Hey guys,
Hi.
here today at Audi's Big Picture, we want to show you how you get a phone number and mobile data in China. We are in Shanghai, behind us is the Qing'an Temple, what is like the city center, and we want to take you to a China Unicom store just to show you how it works. But besides China Unicom, there's also China Mobile and China Telecom. So without further ado, let's go to the store, and inside the store we will tell you more about the different options you have. Now here in one of the phone stores in Shanghai, China, before we tell you how exactly you get a phone number in China, just remember there's also other options if you come here short term. For example, you can get a SIM card at the airport here in Pudong, Shanghai, but it's really pricey. I personally would not do it, except you are very needy and you need a phone number right away. Then you could do it, but it's, I think, almost double the price than what you would pay here in the store. We will show you in a bit. Another option is the eSIM. I met now many foreigners who also just bought an eSIM, like you can use an app or something.
Yeah, usually it's purchasable in an app.
Like you have an app or you have it on Amazon or on other offers or My Deals. If I find a good option for eSIM, I will put it down below in the link description. And the other option is if you have any access, you can buy also a SIM card before in Hong Kong or maybe in Taiwan. And with the eSIM, with the Hong Kong and Taiwan SIM, you can be in China mainland without using a VPN. So this is a good option, but just be aware, then you do not have a regular Chinese phone number. You need, for example, a Chinese phone number to have no problem talking with the taxi drivers you call or any other apps you interact like the delivery. And you find more about how these apps are working also down in the video description about my app video. But you also need a Chinese phone number to get a bank account. And I think a bank account, when you stay here longer, very important, right?
That's one of the most important things, yeah.
I think so too. Like to have a Chinese bank account when you stay here longer than just a couple of weeks, definitely get one. But the first stop is to get a Chinese phone number. Here you can see we are in the China Unicom store. I'm with China Unicom for almost, I think now 8 years. And you are with
China Mobile for about 4 years now.
And satisfied so far?
I'm satisfied so far, but they don't have any English service. Even the app is in Chinese.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's exactly the reason why I stayed with China Unicom, because China Unicom has English hotline and they also have an English WeChat. You can WeChat with them, you can follow their channel, and then they have customer service in WeChat just in English, and you can change your data package and everything with them in English. However, this is the hotline, this is on WeChat. Right now here, we are in the store. We spoke already to the two clerks working here, and they do not speak any English. So therefore, we are right here in Shanghai downtown. Even here, Shanghai downtown, they do not speak English. Take someone with you who speaks Chinese, I would think. Or you just make it very simple with the translation app, and you have to take your passport. That's very important this way. You have to bring your passport to get the phone number. For the provider, in my personal opinion, it doesn't matter, right? Like for me, price-wise and connection-wise, I think China Mobile and China Unicom is like the same. From what I know, China Mobile, I think, is the biggest in China.
I think
it's the biggest in China, and they might have the best connection. However, it doesn't matter. Like when you're in China, doesn't matter if you buy China Unicom or China Mobile or China Telecom, you always get 5G, right?
Yeah.
Like nowadays, you always get 5G. And if your phone can't do it, you get a 4G. It's also fine. You just always buy the same package. And for me personally, the only thing I would not recommend is China Telecom. Yeah, China Telecom, I tried it for 1 year. I don't know, the connection was still much better than we are used to in Germany, right? Like much better. But I find when I go to rural areas like to Inner Mongolia, or when I go to Xinjiang and others, you can find the videos as well in my blog, then I find they have a really good like connection with China Unicom or China Mobile. For the process to buy a SIM card, I would keep it very simple. I put you into the video description down below the names of the different providers, China Mobile, China Unicom and China Telecom. So you can find it on the map or someone who can help you to copy paste and find the store. Then you go there, as I said, with your passport. And if the clerk even doesn't speak any English, bring someone who speaks Chinese, like Michael speaks pretty good Chinese nowadays, or bring a translator, like an app, and just tell them you need a SIM card for 3 weeks or 1 month. And then you put down your passport and they show you a list with the prices and you choose. And the prices you see is per month and is prepaid here. You don't buy usually a contract in China. It's always prepaid, paid month by month. So for example, you choose now the 99 renminbi and then you give them like 100 renminbi in cash. So they put it on your new phone number, you use it for 1 month, and later you can go to the store with cash to buy more, or you just basically use WeChat or Alipay, where you can also online pay your phone number. How this is working you can find easily in other videos, but I would definitely recommend you to charge 1 or 2 months, and then once you go back home to your home country, you don't use it anymore, don't worry about it. Once the money is used up, after I think about 3 months, I think like 3 months they cancel the phone number, and then you don't have to worry anymore that you have some debts or something in China. Like that doesn't happen. They just cancel it, right?
Yep.
That's also what I'm used to. So that's it. That's basically how you get a phone number here in China. I personally, when you stay longer than just a week, always would recommend to get a local phone number, easier for everything. Then you have to buy an extra tunnel, a VPN, if you want to access foreign websites, that's true. But it's way easier and cheaper usually than to have an eSIM, because the eSIM has no phone number. You only have the data package, as I know.
Usually only the data package.
Only the data, but you don't have the phone number. This is needed, bank account, talking to the taxi driver, delivery, and so on, and so on. Oh yeah, one thing I just remember. When you are a student in China, at the beginning of the semesters, do you remember on the campus?
Yeah.
They have some student offers. They have some very special promotions. You remember how much?
I think the first year sometimes is even free of charge, like the first 12 months. And afterwards you start to pay the regular fee, which is still like probably less than 10 euros.
Yeah, that's a very good tip when you come for studying to China. Check at the beginning of the semester with your study buddies if they have some offers on the campus for new students. Sometimes it's crazy cheap for students at the beginning of the semester to get a phone number, and then you just go there with your passport and you snatch one of those very special offers. Good luck in China, and maybe we see you in Shanghai. Bye bye.
Bye bye.